The 2030s will be the beginning of the next industrial revolution, the biggest change in how we will work since the beginning of the information age. We are seeing innovation and improvements in AI efficiency and productivity at an exponential rate. We will see the mass commoditization of deep learning and AI tools across most industries. From the early steps of moving this infrastructure to the cloud in the 2010s, these tools will only become cheaper to implement for businesses, bringing the cost of entry down and allowing small to medium enterprises to use these tools to improve productivity. We can expect the devices used by our workers of the 2030s to be several orders of magnitude better at AI tasks than current hardware and software models that rely on data centers or high-end workstations. There will be a few orders of magnitude better performance available in a decade or so. Neural networks we can currently build are very limited by what we can train them to do within a reasonable amount of time. In 2020, the leading AI and graphics technology provider NVIDIA bought out the leading mobile processor developer ARM. The fusion of these technologies into the 2030s will allow greater flexibility, as tasks previously only able to be achieved in the data center will be able to be undertaken on mobile devices. We can expect a phone, tablet or laptop in the 2030s to be able to do the same kind of data crunching done now on a server, lowering the barrier to entry for small to medium businesses and developing countries. We can expect many customer service industry jobs to be automated or replaced as automation and AI becomes cheaper than outsourcing. Already in the 2020s, AI is being used in web chat customer service and call center support to triage and simplify customer interactions with agents. These chatbots will only increase in efficacy until the point that we expect them to pass the Turing test and be indistinguishable from a real agent. We can expect digital-based customer service agents to replace shop assistants, call center staff, and many clerical jobs. Using generative adversarial networks, these machines can be trained by studying large data sets to process natural language, transcribe speech to text, perform gesture recognition, synthesize human speech, and generate digital faces that are indistinguishable from real photographs. Once this technology reaches maturity over the next decade and becomes cheaper than employing customer-facing staff, we can expect the widespread elimination and redundancy of customer service employees, as we have seen over the last decade with self-service checkouts at supermarkets, fast food outlets and movie theatres. Agricultural work will be increasingly performed by robots and drones, being able to work around the clock in adverse weather conditions, with machine learning supplementing areas like disease detection, automated irrigation and field management. Farmers are already seeing an average of 30% yield increase using 2018 era artificial intelligence. We can expect deployment of these technologies to assist the ever-increasing levels of global hunger, as we need to raise global food production by 70% over the next 50 years to meet demand. The 2030s will see a greater rollout of artificial intelligence-powered autonomous vehicles for cargo, freight and even aircraft, with the introduction of the Airbus A350-1000 XWB, which can be flown fully autonomously and perform complex maneuvers including takeoff and landing. This will reduce delivery costs by replacing gig economy workers as demand for speed and convenience from consumers rise. Machine learning will help us live longer by assisting in both the diagnosis of disease and developing treatments, including genomic and radiological analysis. Even GPs will have their experience supplemented by machines mining through medical texts through natural language processing. For drug development, AI-based medical research can scan compounds against diseases to rapidly speed up medical research. Hiring data from Indeed shows us that while there has been a steady increase of AI jobs over the last decade, we may not reach the tipping point in the 2030s, where the uptake of work in this field outpaces the roles being made redundant or obsolete by this technology. Singapore, Brazil, Australia, Canada and India have experienced the fastest growth in AI hiring from 2015 to 2019.